All right, welcome back to my channel, CoZChristopher. Now today we are looking at another value keyboard that may be worth looking at. And I'm not sure because I haven't tried it yet, but we're gonna unbox it. And so right now I'm rocking the KLIM Shift. And this is my main keyboard. It's been my main keyboard at my desk since I did the video on this one a little while ago. Before the KLIM Shift, I had never even considered a 60%, 65% keyboard because they were too small. And although this one technically isn't a 60, it's kind of like a 65 because it does have the arrows on it. We're going to be looking at the new Redragon Noctis Pro K632. And so this one is a real 60% keyboard. It's Tri-Connect, so Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz, and wired. It has Chroma RGB dust proof. It's a high speed, as they say, so it's like 0.40 actuation to actually click it. It's a low profile, it's hot swappable, and they're red switches. Let's look at the box on the back here. Let me stand and make sure you all can see this here. And so let's look at the box on the back here. So it's a wireless 60% low profile mechanical keyboard with multimedia function keys. And so even though it's small, you're not missing out because it does have the multimedia function keys at the top as well as 4 macro buttons. And I think the macro way, the way that they set up the macros, I think you can set multiple macros. I'm not sure yet. Let's get this thing opened up and see what we got here. Soft touch, RGB backlighting, shortcut keys for multimedia, 3 blend connection. And so let's get this thing, I mean, it looks good, right? Let's get this thing open and see what we got here. Where my premise has come from recently, we pay a lot of dollars for some of these top brands and we don't get a lot of value out of it. It's just, you're paying for the brand sometimes. So sometimes a high-end brand will come up with a budget product. They'll have like the budget version, like the Logitech 435 headset. It's okay. But like for that same $69 or $79, you can get a value brand and get their best product. And that's kind of what Redragon does over and over again, is that you're paying budget money for a budget brand, but you're getting their best product. And so compare that to some of those higher end brands. And so let's look, we'll see what we got here. Inside the box, slides out, nothing else inside the box. We're gonna file that to the side. As Floss would say. In the spot here, we have, so we got a key puller, and we have a switch puller as well, because again, it's completely hot swappable. You have your USB-A to USB-C cable here, and it's just a basic USB-C-A to USB-C. And then you have a couple, they always send a couple extra switches. Extremely low profile. And you have 4 extra switches in here. There you go. 4 extra switches in there. And so cool. That's that compartment. And then we have the keyboard here. Very simple. But one of the things that I've noticed is that it's an aluminum body. Now I know some of you people say aluminum. I'm from up north. It's an aluminum body. Aluminum board. Inside the box we also have, we got some ready for battle, some Redragon ready for battle memorabilia here. And then we have the Redragon Noctis Pro is what this is called, and it's the quick start guide. And it also tells you about the multimedia. So let's jump up here. We got some shortcut functions in here. Multimedia function, F9 to F12, FN 2+9 is browser, 10 research, calculator, email, blah, blah, blah. What I can tell you is that this board is nice. Let's get you on the main camera there. This board is extremely nice. Let's get you on the top down. That's the one that has all the light. So check out that board. We got your scroll wheel here. And these buttons feel very similar to the K621, like they're not anything to write home about. the board itself actually might be plastic compared to the K621. No, it's metal. It's aluminum. So we got feet here at the bottom here. Do these come off? They look like they come off. No, they don't come off, but you maybe, no, they don't come off. You got one level of height. You got your off on switch, and then you got your dongle, your 2.4 gigahertz dongle right there at the bottom there. And so I'm going to replace the KLIM shift real quick with this one and get this one plugged in. And so again, this is their 60% board. As far as the keys, it is extremely low. It is extremely low. It is extremely low compared to what I've been using recently. And so compared to what I've used recently, the KLIM shift is a lot higher. This is less than this is about halfway up. And then before that, see if I can get them all three in frame here. The K621 was on my desk before that. And so are all three of them sitting there? Yeah. And so from a depth perspective, here's your KLIM shift. Here is your new K632. Super, super low. Super, super low. And then here is your Redragon K621 ors. Super, super low as well. And so let's get the first turn on. Let's see what we got here. And keep in mind, you're gonna see a flicker on your end because of the, there we go. And the black makes it not as bright, like the black compared to like your white keyboard. This one's super bright, but the black makes it a little bit darker. And so, but the RGB, per key RGB, and again, any of the flicker or anything like that that you see right now is due to the change, the difference in the speed of the camera FPS. I'm at 60 frames per second, and this is operating a little bit faster than that. That's why you're seeing a little fast flicker there. 20 different backlight settings. I'm gonna go through them real quick. And again, any flash you see or any certain burst is because of the FPS. That's a rainbow effect there. Oh, that was kind of cool. It's like they cross. That was super cool. Oh, they do it at a faster margin. Oh, nice. It chases it down. Oh, nice, like a shift. And you may not even be seeing all of this. Oh, that's nice, it's like raindrops. Oh. That one's pretty. Okay, so what are my thoughts on the Redragon K632 Noctis Pro keyboard? I like it a lot. I think that for the price and the money, it's a really good keyboard. I think by itself, just a product in itself, it's a really good keyboard. For $59, you get a full hot swappable keyboard with a lot of customization. And yes, it's pre-built. It's not going to be as stocky, as they say, as like your custom keyboard with the lube switches and all of those particular things. But for someone that's looking for a quick value, a quick gaming keyboard, or a really good gaming keyboard in a 60% model, and as well as having those macro keys at the top along with the multimedia switch buttons at the top, I think it's definitely worth it. I think this is something that you should add to your list for the holidays. So again, $59 when your average keyboard nowadays is $120, $125, $175 for some of the Razers and things like that. It's just ridiculous when you have keyboards like this out with this many features and functions available. I mean, you can see the switches there light up. I mean, it's just a good keyboard. And so I don't know, this is the second product that I've tried by them that is really good. This is one of their newer products. This one released this year. Let me know your thoughts or any questions you may have in the comment section below. I really like it, just like I like my 621, the Aorus K621. Really like that board as well. And so this one's going to sit on my desk for a little while until I try out a new one. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. This is it for me. As always, stay cozy in that crazy world, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.